Welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Hartford. Nice graveyard. It's a bit of a strange one because the church is sort of surrounded by roads. We have the main road there that goes round another main road there. Lots of new and old graves in the first part. Trying to pick out the old ones. A little Celtic cross, a very small one there. We have a lot of new graves and see the odd old ones. Nice one there, 1948. Somebody's put flowers on the grave. A lot of crosses seem very popular. (1945). That one we can barely read. It just seems to have this thing for crosses. Rather a big tomb here. (1970s), so quite a modern grave. Again, like so many, the ground's rough, but a nice one of Christ on the cross. 1934, 1956. There's two or three smaller crosses here. Quite strange writing on one there. It's very hard to read. It's all sort of joined together. Well, again, crosses seem to be very prevalent. A nice one with two doves, a bit worse for wear. One with some bits of wood. I presume that's what it's supposed to be. Another one there, 1886, is it? And a big one here. 1921. And then it sort of goes up to the older graves, which we're going to have a look at now. So we'll just have a look from a higher position so you can see the extent of the graveyards. And 90% of these are fairly modern graves. Again, the ground's very rough, but we're now on the older graveyard, 1896. See the state of the ground. My churches just don't look after it. More crosses. 1823. That one's a bit worse for wear. 18 something or other. 1889, 1881. I presume under there is a grave, but it's a massive stone. $18.99. There's one here covered in flowers. One there's quite prominent, 1867, and that's got the big slab under it as well. Some more slabs here. 1866, so some of these are a bit worse for wear, and there is sort of a footpath through here as well. 1874. Can't quite make that out. A child, so many months, but you can't really read it. Going on the next row. Some of these have sort of seen better days. 1866, it's badly cracked and you can't make out what it says. Big tomb there. Like a lot of these, it's sort of woodlandy, so it's all covered in moss. That big slab there covered in moss. Moss everywhere here. You can't just make out the writing on it at all. $18.81. Someone had a good life there, 81 years old. It's got a bit of a lean on it, but solicitor from 1937. Aged 24 years, that one. This is quite a sad one. I can't quite make it out, but it's something months, so it's child. Another one, 9 months. So a double or triple child grave. They're all sort of the 1800s. Looks as though that's somebody been added there, 1893, 1870, because the writing's different, so it looks as though somebody's been added. (1852), aged 24 years, so quite a young grave. So this is a massive grave, but it's just covered in moss, so you just can't read the inscription on it. It's a bit of a fancy writing on that one. see this everywhere we go in the 1800s. There's another one, January 26, 1868. Another one 7 weeks. Another one 8 months. So that's quite a tragic one. Sneaking around the back. A fair old monument, this one. And I can actually read it. Infant son of so and so. Doesn't say how old. Again, it's almost impossible to read, but certainly a statement piece. This is the side entrance, St John the Baptist. Grant, O Lord, through the grave and gate of death we may pass to joyful resurrection. This takes you into the side of the church. (1915). Again, they seem to like the crosses here. Good age there, 92 years old. Here's a grave that certainly stands out. Two together. Anne Dean, 1890. Presumably the angel with the trumpets lost some of its wings. One next to it, 51 years old. Grass is a little bit better here. Big flat stone. And this is interesting, but we can't make out what it is. I presume it's a cross of some sort. Well, the moss has taken it over. Another one 7-month-old. It's all the 1800s when there's a lot of diphtheria and all sorts of things about. One there would have been a nice one if it hadn't fell over and been left. There's a little bit of land there, presumably just to put little stones on. Another one, 8 months. 3 months. So the 1880s. Very tragic times. Nice cross. Another one, actually 5 years. Another one 8 years. So really terrible times back in the 1800s. Another one 18 months. Another one 7 years. Quite a big one there for Percy Gleave, infant son of John and Alice Thompson Dutton, just 3 weeks old. Looks as though there's a family tomb as well. In this section you do have one or two new graves in amongst the old graves. And quite a big cross there. Again, you can't make out the writing. Sort of family grave there, Stubbs, 1956. Certainly some big 1913 big Celtic cross. Another big cross. You find this in a particular area. They like the stonemaker would specialise in these big crosses. Two quite big tombs here, and it's a strange sort of cross on the top. 76 years old, William Hatton. Another ornate one. This is one of the main attractions of the church, is the war memorial. All those that gave their lives for the country. They don't say where they're from, they just mention the names. Those in the parish from 1914, 1919, 1939, 1945. Certainly a big memorial. Around the side now, where there's more old graves. This is right next to the main road. Really old one there. You can't make it out at all. One with a cross with a dove descending. $19.15. And snuck a little one in there. new one. Quite an interesting one there. (1943). I'm just looking at the crown on it though. Big solid little tomb. Quite popular these, and they're quite sturdy because they can't fall over because they're already flat anyway. But they're really solid bit of stone. This is like the second section because there's a entrance there. Another solid stone. If you want a grave, this is the one way to go because they don't get destroyed, these. All mostly old graves. Just trying to make out the symbol there. That's an old one. That's a nice little sort of mini one because usually those with that on the top are massive things. Died at Hartford, age 40, was interned at Bowden. They're all right against the busy main road, so it won't do them a lot of good. They'll get a lot of fumes on them. Big one there with that same strange cross on it. Another big one there. Master of Hartford School. Again, more crosses. I'm not sure what the stone is this, but it's a sort of a strange coloured stone, isn't it? And certainly this grave's going nowhere, but having said that, it's breaking up underneath. And you've got the big one at the bottom, and then you've got this massive piece of, is it granite, and then you've got the stone on the top. So a lovely little angel here. If we go down a bit lower, we can see it's surrounded by flowers. Whether the flowers have been put there or whether it's just weeds. Another one there, Sarah. It's quite a woodenly, flowery type of area under these trees. 1927. There's a strange one there with a, again you can't make out what the flower's supposed to be. That one's certainly got a bit of detail on it, and its last was 1900. You see the old church and lots of birds coming and going. We came back to almost where we started, but higher up. Another big one with the urn. Trying to make out the symbol on the top there. It looks like a lantern. Not sure again what the symbol there's supposed to be. See plenty of wild flowers. We've got a lot of mad cyclists making a lot of noise. The front of the urn one. Some sort of coat of arms or something there. Again, we're where we came in, but we're higher up, looking down at the grave.